What's up, guys, and welcome back to more of our E3 2017 prediction week. I am the Beast NJ, and today it's a big one. We are going over my Microsoft Xbox E3 2017 predictions. I have 6 predictions, as I did with Nintendo and as I will with Sony. And I think these are pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm not going to lie to you. And this is a big year for Xbox. They really need to make some moves. They are not struggling, but they're in a little bit of trouble. They have no games out really coming this summer. They have no first party stuff announced. They really don't have much announced except for a new console, which is the perfect time for them to really capitalize on the situation, being they're the only people getting ready to launch new hardware now that Nintendo's Switch is out, and we don't know that Sony has anything. I don't think they do, but this is a big time for Microsoft. They need to really start making some moves, and I think I have the way for them to do it. So here we go. Xbox Scorpio will announce the release. Nope, I wrote this all fucked up. Okay, wait. So Microsoft will announce the release of Xbox Scorpio to be coming this November at $499 US. That's a competitive enough price point to really get them in the game. The specs on this console are pretty insane. Running 4K native, it will cost. The components inside of this box are expensive as hell. So to keep this competitive, going against Sony's PlayStation 4 Pro, which is $399 US, having this at $500 is still within that competitive console price point. They're $100 over Sony, sure, but you have to factor in that they would be now considered the latest and greatest. It's the newest machine out, and it runs 4K natively. It has a 4K Blu-ray player. So there are reasons people would spend that extra $100, and that's not too much. That's a perfect spot that this thing needs to hit at. If they could hit 400, obviously that would be fucking amazing. But that's not gonna happen. I mean, it's just I don't think it's gonna happen. That's asking way too much, and they'd be absolutely insane. I mean, there's a small shot I could be eating my words right now in a few days, but I would expect this thing to be competitive at $499. 550 tops. I don't think they usually do these flat numbers with consoles in my experience, but we'll see. I think $499 is what they need to hit, and I think they need IP to launch it with, which leads me to my next prediction. Xbox will reveal no less than 3 brand new first party IP, with one of those being set to launch this fall along with the Scorpio. This is what they really need to do. You know, they will have plenty of other well-known franchises to launch alongside this console. And don't forget, they'll have the third-party stuff like Battlefront 2, Call of Duty, although Call of Duty's marketing will probably be aligned with Sony, as probably will Destiny 2's. But they'll have those games on the system, you know, at the same time. So you'll have a brand new console that should supposedly run the best version of the games, and you'll have Call of Duty, you'll have Destiny, as I mentioned, Battlefront 2, all of these fantastic shooters. You're gonna have a new Assassin's Creed game. You're gonna have all the new sports games, and they will have probably a new Forza game. So, which is one of my upcoming predictions, but that they have plenty of well-known franchises, and with all of those out to carry this system, that's a lot of third-party support. Having one brand new IP, maybe even bundling that in with this console, I think it would really crush this holiday, and that would really get people hungry for Xbox. So they need IP. They need new IP. There's going to be no Gears. There's going to be no Halo. They've confirmed. So those are really the big Xbox franchises. Insomniac's not going to be doing any, Sunset Overdrive. They're working on Spider-Man. So, they really need something. Sea of Thieves, they've got coming down the line, but we don't know when. So they need new IP. They need it bad. And I think they're going to have it. And I think they're going to have a lot of it. They've been listening to us, and they know what's going on. We can only hope, But I really am confident that they will have this. I would only hope. The one thing I'm not that confident on is that one of these will launch with the console, which I think is really important. So let's hope. So that is an Xbox Scorpio at $499 with one brand new IP. Yeah, that I've had an Xbox One for a long time. It's really disappointed me. I own 4 games on it currently. I've had a couple others that I've sold because they just were not holding my attention. And as you can see next to me here, I have a lot of PlayStation games, plenty to go around. So, I have some buyer's remorse with Xbox One, and if these types of moves are enough to get me back in the headspace where I would consider buying a new machine from them. Although now they have this problem of, I have this nice PC sitting in front of me that I'm recording this on, and I keep up to date with that. It can run 4K, it can run VR. I've got 2 27-inch monitors here, LEDs, so why not just buy all these games on Windows now that I know I can do that? And I probably would do that, honestly. So I hope this machine is competitively priced, and I hope it's coming with games that will support it, because I think there's going to be a lot of people thinking like me this fall. Like, sure, these games look cool, but why would I buy, I have this machine with a 4K graphics card. Why not just buy it from the Windows Store? So we will see what they do, but they have a lot working against them, My third prediction, Forza 7 will be the lead game shown, and I think that'll be out this fall as well. This is a pretty safe bet. I think Forza 7 is all but confirmed, I believe. I don't think it's confirmed. No, it's confirmed to be working on it. I don't think it's confirmed to be this fall's game, though. But we saw the one Cars on the cover of it, which you can see. So, yeah, this is a pretty safe bet. Forza, the last Forza game, I think, came out in 2015. So that would make sense for the Forza 7 to be out now and to come out alongside potentially new hardware if this thing is launching this fall. That makes a lot of sense. But we don't know that it is. Might not be. But I think with this being the big, show of the year, I think it's safe to assume the Scorpio is coming imminently and under whatever kind of title it's going to be launching at. Also supporting it this fall could be Sea of Thieves getting a release date for fall 2017. I'm kind of putting a lot of faith in them, thinking they're going to shoot their load all this fall. They probably won't. I mean, Sea of Thieves alongside with Forza, alongside with a brand new IP, all coming this fall is kind of a lot. So I wouldn't be that surprised if Sea of Thieves was back in spring of 2018 instead. That would probably be a more sound prediction. In fact, I'm going to adjust it right now. I just did it because this is my video and my predictions. So there we go. Sea of Thieves releasing spring of 2018. I'll adjust from being this fall because that's a lot. 5 VR plans will be revealed, and I think this conference will be the most that VR is discussed at the entire E3 conference. I think everybody else is going to be showing off some games for their VR consoles, but I think Microsoft, since they're a little behind on this, will probably have to spend the most time pitching the hardware, showing what types of experiences will be had on this. And honestly, I think it'll be a mistake because now they're doing what Sony did, where they're kind of juggling, pitching a new console, their PlayStation Pro alongside with PSVR. And, people say they sell, but do they? I don't know. I walked right into a store and got my PS Pro when I wanted it. No problem. I see PSVRs on the shelf all the time, and there's not a lot of games coming out for them. So I think that's a lot for them to deal with, but I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to show off a VR system because they're the only ones that aren't utilizing it right now. So we'll see what happens there. And then finally, my 6th prediction for Microsoft. Crackdown 3 is revitalized with a gameplay demonstration and release dates slated for spring of 2018. I don't know about the release dates, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to say Crackdown 3 gameplay for sure, I think is a bet. I'm saying Crackdown 3 is going to get a gameplay reveal this E3. A release date slated for spring 2018. Don't know about that. I'm just kind of spitballing because I'm not as onto the pulse of Microsoft's game plan as I am with, say, Sony's. So we'll see what happens. But that is my prediction. I think we'll definitely see gameplay for sure at the very least. So that is it. To run it down real quick, here we go. Xbox Scorpio announced officially with a new name coming this November at $499. Xbox will reveal, or Microsoft will reveal, no less than three brand new first-party IP, with one set to launch with the Scorpio. Forza 7 will be the lead game shown, coming out this fall. Sea of Thieves getting a release date for spring of 2018. VR plans revealed. And Crackdown 3 given a gameplay demonstration. And a release date of spring 2018. Those are my Microsoft E3 2017 predictions. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments below, and let me know what your predictions are as well. I would love to talk about it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It means a whole bunch to me. Like this video if you liked it. It takes 1 second, and just share it with your friends. Tell them you know this really weird looking guy, but he knows a little bit about games. Come listen to him ramble. I would really appreciate that. And stay tuned, because next up is the big one, Sony. It may not be that big for you, but it's a big one for me because it's the most I have stock put into. So, and that'll be it for our E3 predictions week, but stay tuned. Come on back. Make sure you check that out. Check out all my previous predictions videos if you haven't. Really appreciate that. And follow me on Twitter at @thebeast_NJ to find out what is coming next from yours truly. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching, and have a great E3 2017. Remember to come watch along with us on twitch.tv/TheLevelUpShow. I will be there for the entire E3 duration. And I'll see you guys really soon.